story?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Watch this.
Heading out. Nothing important is ever easy. Let's get this over with. Where do I go from here?
Sounds like fun.
Now this is my happy place. No choice but to keep going.
I wonder what the next move is.
shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Go for the throat. Let's move.
Put him up. In position.
Give up. Not now.
There's blood in the air. Outmaneuver them.
Gods, it's hot in here. Cry about it.
Time to kill.
On my word.
Talk to me.
I'm heating up.
never a dull moment. Something good here, I hope.
Yes?
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder? Broken. Need to find another way. Something over there.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
We've had some close calls already. There could be even tougher days ahead.
Cheer up. It might be all downhill from here.
Who there, wanderer? May I inquire if, perchance, you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of... Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you? Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the darkened now? If this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision.
Meaning things will start becoming easier for us? Or our situation will deteriorate from here?
Exactly.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess it sounds...
I do enjoy our... with... Do you feel that? The darkness, pulling at the strands of the weave.
You'll still be able to do your wizard thing, though, right?
Of course. That doesn't make the shadows less dangerous.
Joy,
Who there, one?
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale?
Oh, for the love of...
Well, this way, then? To your...
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. Wise choice. Better to...
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savoured, so...
Elminster!
Right. You see, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute. That most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my... You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be hell.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the...
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is... With that, I've said my sorry piece. Meine Hastra Mistrariel Idalion. It is done. Both charge and charm. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, and yet an ocean born in lonely hours, calm, even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is... I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. It's not a demand he wanted to make of me. As Mystra's chosen, he had no choice but to deliver her message. For Mystra to have sent him. The severity of her bidding... Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling. Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be right, and I along with it. If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest that remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us.
Yes? Can't give up now. Have a lot on my mind, and, well, in it.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need? She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to... I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me. Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those, if anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. Tell me, what can I do? I question the wisdom. I'll be here.
It's just a waste of a waste of a perfectly good gale, I suppose. Leader.
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive. Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of this. That doesn't mean his every... Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith. Why else would she demand Gale's sac? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the... Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery...
You wish to speak?
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others. To me, it all sounds... The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself. And Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute. I hope he'll come to see that.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that... What's he going to do? Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in...
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yilik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the Ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it. I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very,
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith. Good for her.
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Vlaakith Kosivim Hrath Crashet. Only in These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if Tadpole purification is a fairy tale, she has sinned against me. Ascension is a young Githyanki. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a... Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, then I am no destroyer. I am mere... Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood. I don't know. At first, I thought them but the dream figure is real. Voss believes they are the seed of... And I believe he may be right. Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, we'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
What will Voss have to show for himself? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We shall ensure we...
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
You wish to speak?
Can you feel that? The dark, it's... hungry. Best watch the shadows.
Are you... the true soul? I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on! Don't stick about. Her torch will keep you safe. I'll keep an eye for other true souls, and then head to camp. Don't stick about. There's things in the dark, true soul. Things that...
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The shadow curse. You know what this means? She loves me. She must do. You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case...
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
Hardly a challenge.
Still alive, so that's progress. Gored to death by the look of it.
Keep your distance, darling. Should be easy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing. Don't worry, boss. Talk to Kansif inside. He'll run through it. Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside. Ha! Now, anyone else pops out unannounced, I'll feed them an arrow.
Hugs and kisses. Moonrise, then. I missed the camp. It's too...
Can we get moving? Nab these boots from a gnome and...
Stay sharp.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre? We were told to expect a true soul. That Night Warden min... I admit, I'm surprised a true soul does not know this. Where are you headed? I fear neither of us are traveling, then. Of course, you are free to take your chances if you wish. But I will be waiting here for the Night Warden's lyre. As the Absolute will.
Ain't you worried about the shadows?
No, because I ain't a little coward.
Yeah.
Unannounced, I'll feed them an arrow.
We are ready when you are, True Soul. We need... Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Doing to it!
Now that's what I call an abdomen.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with... guiding us.
New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
And you? What are you? Apart from a torturer of liars.
More faithful of the Absolute.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice.
Yes.
They'll do nicely. Very well. Bless us again. Come. Follow and stay close.
You heard him. Move out!
They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay light. Unless they want to become shadows. They must keep up. The shadows are hungry.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
Looks like an ambush.
Patience. Majesty, you bless us with patience. Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern! Heretics! Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. But defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
What are they doing? We thought they were true souls! Traitors! Heathens! Take out the traitor!
My turn. What now?
I feel neither shadow nor death. I'll cut you in her name. For the Absolute! Guard against the darkness!
time. Time to push my luck again.
Over here.
This is gonna feel good. Still breathing, despite everything.
Concentrate.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Can't afford to let up.
Ready for another round?
Incredible.
The lantern flickers ever so brief.
You. Don't move a goddamn muscle. Talk. Why in the hell's...
The pin the man wears is familiar to you. He belongs to the Harpers, a covert organization dedicated to freedom and balance.
A prisoner? Then I must be a welcome sight indeed. Follow me. I know a refuge from the darkness. You can rest there. An inn. Last Light, it's called. A place you can sigh without the shadow beast. Let the lantern's light be your guide.
We are ready when you are. Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
God. A Drider.
Greetings. Best introduce yourself. More faithful.
Your mind's...
Yes. Yes. They'll do very well. Bless.
You heard him.
They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay in the light. Unless they want to become shadows. They must keep up. The shadows are hungry.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
I smell a trap.
Patience, Majesty. Wait. Harpers attack! Attack!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the
What are they doing? We need that lantern!
No god can be more
I feel neither shadow nor death.
Ready for this?
alone!
Guard against the darkness!
You will die. The Absolute wills it so.
Open up.
My faith will protect me. Act fast. Move it.
Incredible. A light so radiant not even the curse can dim it.
The lantern flickers ever so briefly, and you hear a slight twitter. Or perhaps it's simply your imagination.
You. Talk.
The pin the man wears is familiar to you. He belongs to the Harpers, a covert organization dedicated to freedom.
By the nine hells, is that right? Follow me. I know a refuge from the darkness. You can rest there. An inn. Last Light, it's called. A place you can sigh without the shadow beasts hearing. Let the lantern's light be your guide. I'll not...
Something's wrong. I feel weak, drained.
The shadows will not consume me. I am shielded by Lady Shah.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play! Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me? I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
Something is amiss about the boy, but exactly what eludes you?
All right. I'll hide. Find me, and you win. Then you lose. Get ready. And no cheating.
Come on out.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking... Maybe the... Boo! Will you play with me? I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
Something is amiss about the boy, but...
All right, find me. Then you lose. Get ready. You weren't supposed to find me. Good idea. Try to find me again.
Smooth but careful footwork. Don't waste a step. Secrecy above all. Need to tread softly. You're making me sweat. Whisper mode.
What is it? Silent as the grave.
To do.
What's next, I wonder?
Let's march. I can be subtle sometimes.
You're good, but I can't let you think me a bad sport. Not back to glow, are you? I still think you might have tricked me.
Well, hello.
All right, what now? Hells. The curse has torn open the ground itself. There was a struggle here. These people didn't want to go, wherever they were taken.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step!
Easy. She helped us out in the shadows.
Come. Jahira!
A level head. Let us see if you will get to keep it. Absolutely.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? What in the hell is that thing? Strangest magic I've seen since roaming the road. Congratulations! Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Settle in. Then
Might be knocking around here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. Not personally. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravol. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about work.
No one's stopped me yet.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you.
Hey! That's close enough. Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Sure did. For all the good that does us. She's inside.
Guess you need to be a goddamn counselor to get...
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through. Take care now.
blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
God's blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause. Aye. Our asses.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Cheeky.
So, that...
Can't chat. I need to Hey, it's Darren! Let's say hi!
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were...
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them.
Before you run off in... Well, two things. Good news.
The good news...
I only need one more piece of Exactly!
Oh my...
Hang on!
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you...
But...
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Only one way to find out.
Thank you.
It's the least... Before you go, that engine of yours. I know you know that. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. You have to return to Avernus.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus...
I get that, but don't rule it out. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But... at this point, I think we all have to face the...
Yeah.
It's been my pleasure.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. I'm satisfied. Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. All I wanted was a bit of a good brush.
I smell blood. Ooh, fun. Well,
So much for peace. I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
I wish we had a bloody
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
To know about supplies when we make it home.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
I've definitely seen that ox before. It has the same...
No, not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Scurry on now. I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desire. Toodaloo.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed.
Off the anvil into the forge.
Before you run off in... Well, two things.
The good news...
I only need...
Touch people!
Exact...
Oh my god.
Hang on!
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Fine.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak. But there's no... It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless...
But...
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Well... All right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it... work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Right? All this... Thanks, Damon. Really.
It's been my pleasure.
Do you like on?
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am. I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again on the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another.
So, I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it.
This is the best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years... I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Not all, but I don't want to talk about... And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me... Thanks, soldier.
Welcome to... A lot of us were in a
Well, yeah.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. How'd you learn to...
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches.
I've been tossed around a lot too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits. Fight with those, and you may find...
In that case...
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this.
Last light's back. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
I'm not... What does it look like? What does it open? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday. She always says the stuff I like is junk. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I'm not supposed... What does it look like? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A kit? What does it look like? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop. What are you looking for? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Careful, I bite.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall. Sereth, Scout. Seems we missed one another at... A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Gone. And more than half the others. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. They were toying with us. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't... but...
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they got... I keep replaying it. They lined us up like dogs. Maybe that's why they picked him. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It's just... Roland, of all people. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him... well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids. Cal and Leo were dragged away. Along with the others. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. You've done so much for us already. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. Just be careful up there.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that...
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were... If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my response. You go save the world.
Right here.
For now on, we just wait. Hope that the true soul comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called to join the fight against Ketheric, and with the true soul, we will land.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Well, well, well.
Never a dull moment.
Please. To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Well, consider... Indulge me. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it has still not quite so. People tend to lose more than just flavor when elite. There's an air about you. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, good. I have every reason to be cautious. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorm. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. But he's returned. Not only does General We met him on the road here. Commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying. He healed, right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his... Find out what it is that makes him invincible. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered. I promise I will do everything I can to make any cure start whatever magic Ketheric's using to control the... Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret, Isabel. She cast the moon shield around the inn. She's upstairs in her chambers.
We're called to join the fight against
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Your move.
You trap me?
Kalim Shan rules, dear. The first piece.
That's garbage! No matter what...
Then make the sacrifice.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I say your butt out. Say, do you play
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Aha! His king is wide open!
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious.
Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Love. You will. What a lovely specimen.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. To play but don't you worry about Moll. It goes without... Now, let's...
I do.
A proposal?
This is serious business. Devil. My old... Well... A long time ago, someone...
You haven't told them? Why not let them see?
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you.
Well... Now you know. Perhaps I should... But what's done is done, so how about we... Although I...
Trinkets and doodahs.
Need something?
Isabel's in her...
Great blow to the cult. I'll be honest, didn't think we...
You were something else out in the shadows.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line.
I hear you free from the Absolute's influence. It's almost too good to be true. Let me guess.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the shadow. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though. Good luck. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to...
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. You have not known tranquility until...
The Absolute. You can't believe them, Marcus.
Time to go is...
I wonder if this is worth the cost. May the gods take you first.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Got to move. comes easy these days.
Watch this!
Serene she might seem, but nature has bad!
A better position.
Can't even catch my breath. Light on my feet.
Covered.
On the move.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us. Oh, I'm sure they're cowering.
Know the way to Moonrise. We could leave now. Mole would do the same for...
How do... You know what Mole would hate more than... You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance. But look at her. She's a proper adventurer.
Fine.
Let's move.
Surely a great blow to the cult.
What a charmer.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No one back home will ever believe this.
gander at the finest stock.
I didn't. The truth. We've been waiting. Free. It's. It won't be enough to. Good. While you're busy in the.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive. We are all
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
pathetic. The Absolute sees all.
The Absolute. You can't.
Time to go.
Come along, Isabel.
Take your...
You'll make excellent fertilizer. Your penance will be paid now.
This will do nicely.
Another day, another fight.
Need everyone alive and fighting.
Fuck yes. Soldier.
Take your own.
Another fight. Let's go.
Take you.
Bye forever, pal.
Come on, then.
Come on, can't stay idle. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Let's hope your cunning is as... You're the key to all of this. Good. No mercy.
The hero won't even notice we're gone.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it. Moon and shadow. Light and dark. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, I could say the same. Promise not to die, and we'll set... Don't let Jaheira catch you dawdling.
before. We're still alive, Bran.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken... Honesty will serve you better than charity. You have the honor of I trust that you will. Then speak. Ugh. They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard. 'Twas a lifetime ago. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. That remains to be seen. Criterion 2, sir.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Mole needs
The shadows haven't consumed you. A search burdened by unnatural darkness.
First, cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust any... I know. You've been there for us every step.
Mole would do... you know what Mole would... You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand... But look at her. She's fine.
Rider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep. Death was surely a great blow to the cult. They gathered one lost soldier of thousands. Take a moment, Bran.
Yeah. Let's move with that kid.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice? It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one...
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can. Yeah, sure, why not? Here. Give this protection from the shadow curse. You're welcome.
See. Curious little thing.
We do get to see some interesting things.
Almost make them. Been blessed already, haven't you?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
trust no one.
Let's march!
There's no time to waste.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us. I wish we had a bloody army. It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
It's for a good cause. Aye. Our asses.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it. Take care now.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
see any movement out there.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Too dark to tell.
Just about. We shouldn't
bet
hang
they're
around
close.
too long, though.
Watching us. Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now. That might be worth a look.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.